Hello, world, everybody. Jean Harrison Pierre, the Beetle Ramble, back looking at Good People IPA. 7.2% ABV, American IPA style. Uh, gets, or some of my laptop. Oh, no, we can't have that. Gets a good score on Beer Advocate. The Alston brothers, the bros, give it also a good score. I've had this many, many, many times since I've lived down here. It is one of a very enjoyable and pleasant Indian Pale Ale. As you take a look at the beer from my glass, nice little head, froth head up top, as you can see. And if you look down the bottom, nice little orange color, quite nice, not bad. Onto the scent of the beer. Definitely smells some of those citrus Simcoe hops, as they say, that's in this. Quite pleasant. So, a lot of citrus of grapefruit, and then again, Simcoe hops are right in there in this very immediately. You can sense it, smell it in this brew. So, onto the taste. Just the way I liked it from the first time I had it, which was like 3 years ago. I had this in 2013, and I thought this was excellent. This is before I started doing videos, and I was at a birthday party. I remember I was at a birthday party for my significant other's cousin downtown Mobile at the Holiday Inn Skyview Lounge. Uh, and I remember um, I asked the bartender, "Let me get that Good People IPA." And one of the guys who was also at the party, "Hey, I didn't know you drank that kind of stuff. I mean, what is that?" I said, "It's an IPA and a pale ale." I said, "Oh, okay, this is rough," and it kind of was, but to him, but you know. Um, like I said, I've always enjoyed it. Good People Brewing, if you don't know, started in 2008 in July 4th, I might add. You know, what better day to have beer and celebrate your grand opening on the July 4th. So, um, their beers, they were only available at the taverns, at the tap rooms, where they weren't available yet. Um, to certain stores yet. I mean, we were still Alabama at the time still had a law where you could not sell beer over 6%. Everything was still under over 6% alcohol by volume. So everything was still under 6 at the time. So this IPA you can only get inside of a tap room or a tavern, pub, whatever. So once that law changed in 2009, where you can sell beer to the customers in grocery stores that is over 6%, then all was fair game. So, um, so distribution of this beer actually is quite good. Um, Obviously, throughout the state of Alabama, you could find this, but also you could find this. John Sharon could probably know this more. Zone Beer reviews. It's in it's even up in his neck of the woods around Indiana and Kentucky. So I'm in Birmingham, Alabama. It's right on the I-65 corridor. So and you keep going straight, you're right there into Indiana, into Kentucky, and places like that, and whatnot. So, so distribution has been pretty good for this beer. I don't know if it's out west. I don't know if it's out by headed towards the northeast or near the Virginia area. The Mid-Atlantic states, I don't know. But very mild, not overly hoppy, just the right hops in this brew. Um, it definitely tastes the citrus in this with the grapefruit and a little bit of a little orange in this IPA. It is to me a very very good beer, and I said I would always try to find. I said I was going to try to get a single of this somehow, some way, and I got this at Whole Foods. I paid $1.99 for it, so I bought this can and I bought another can of bought the Terrapin High Five IPA, which coming soon to a screen near you. I'll be doing a review of that, but I because I didn't want to pay. I made this for a 6 pack. It's six packs. I think it's $9.99, $10.99, which is about reasonable for most of these styles of beer, or you want to consider Good People craft beer company, which they are. Um, I mean, just by her distribution, I would consider that. I mean, they're pretty much up and down, going up to them. If my friend John Sharon can get it up in Indiana, then distribution must be really good. I mean, they're, not small time at all. They are big boys. But um, and I've always felt that it's good when you go, and I think a lot of stores are starting to do this right now. You don't want to be hijacked, have to pay a 6 pack price or a 12 pack for a certain beer. You would like to um, get um, the singles. You would like to get and just kind of sample for yourself and see what you're getting, what you're buying. And then when I bought the 1050, the first time I had the 1050, and it was available in singles at this store in Mobile, specialty friend of a friend store. And but anyway, he was able to get the singles of 1050, and I said, I never had this beer before. Let me try it. And I said, this stuff is good. And then they had it again about maybe a month later. So I knew that I would get the 4 pack, which sells about $14.99, somewhere about 14 bucks, I think. Um, at Rouse's when I was able to get it. And it's not available right now because of the season it's in. So, um, and then there were other beers that I bought that I wasn't too enamored with, but um, there's two that comes to mind. Um, obviously the Big Flats, of course, but those are store brand beers. Same with the Kirklands. This is also a store brand beer as well. Um, let's see. See, there was another. Not Your Father's Root Beer too. I bought. Thankfully, I got that in singles on that one. But it was another beer I'm trying to remember that I bought that I was into. Said, I don't want it. Here, guys, enjoy. Have at it. So, um, and I just think you give the customer to let them know, let them see for themselves. Okay, is this worth buying? Yes. If it's not worth buying, no. Let them try. Get a can, get a pint size can or bottle or 18-ounce bottle or whatever. Um, let them sample for themselves to see if is this is great. So, but anyway, enough rambling. This is just a really good IPA. I can't say anything negative about this. It's just perfect. I've had this before. Now I'm reviewing it. This is just solid. So I'm giving this a B plus to me. 8.5 score. This is what it is. Just solid. Um, you know, just a good brew. So tell me if you've had the Good People IPA and think it deserves that score or doesn't. Leave your thoughts and comments on the bottom. Tell me what you think. Join us here, the Beer Ramble, 8.5 B plus for Good People IPA. Keep on watching as always. Cheers.